Hey everybody, so here we are, Stock Peep, and this video is gonna be a little different. In this video, I'm gonna describe how I'm gonna change up the video just a little bit for everybody so we can make money much easier and take the guesswork out of things, right? These stocks, $5, $1, $2, $3, even the penny stocks, they're great if you get in early, right? You got to get in early before they take off. If you get in the middle, it's a 50-50 chance that you're going to make money because you're in the middle of the pump. If you get in the top, you're just going to lose money, and then they're going to call you a bag holder, right? So I'm going to start finding stocks that are low, but they haven't taken off yet at all. And if I don't see any, I'm going to pretty much stick with the big boys, right? The Mag 7, the Nvidia, the Apples, Amazons, because it's so much easier to make money that way. But I will continue to cover Open Door and any other stock that hasn't risen yet and has a potential to go up. All right, I'm going to show you exactly why. All right, so look, I'm going to give you a few examples of stocks that are pretty good stocks, but if you didn't get in at the bottom, you're pretty much losing money and have no way to make money from this trade unless you buy puts or you're shorting it. And let me go over a couple of stocks that I already went over. Buru, great stock down here. And if you bought down here, you made a lot of money up here. And then it's just going down. So you're losing money if you're still holding, if you bought up here. And now you're just waiting for it to go back up again. That's kind of boring, right? Kind of boring. So one more stock. DVLT. This is a great stock. Bought in down here, 25 cents, made money, came down, consolidated, which is really good, and it went up some more. But we're kind of struggling right here in this area. 2 days straight, red. We could come down some. We don't know. This one is kind of 50-50 because this is a great company, great stock, but a lot of profit taking will probably happen at some point for DVLT. And one more, BYND. Let's see. I have it here somewhere. Let me type it in. BYND. So look, if you got in here, 50 cent, made a lot of money going up, and now 4 days, 5 days in a row, hasn't really done anything. There's some people stuck up here at $8, $7, $5, and only thing they can do is just watch. But will it go back up again? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. We need more positive days, more green days to gain more enthusiasm and change the sentiment. But went to 183, came up some. But does that mean it's going to start going up now? Doesn't mean it's going to go up at all. It just means that it has some momentum, and they probably could have sold on that momentum to bring it back down again. And as you see, after hours, we're starting to come down back to the 190 area. So that's what I've been doing, and I will continue to do that every once in a while. But I'm going to start sticking to these kind of stocks because these are just pretty much money makers, right? AMD, look at the daily chart. If he bought down here, you're still making money. Still making money. The Q's ETF, easy money. October 13th all the way to October 28th, you're making money. Big money. Microsoft, if you bought here in October 17th, you're making money. Same thing with Nvidia. It's just much easier to make money. But to make money from this, you got to have a lot of money to buy shares, or you got to trade options. So I'm going to do a video on option trading very soon. There's a lot of videos out there if you want to learn how to do option trading. But I will make a video, and it's going to be very simple. Any video I make, I usually keep it simple. I don't want to make anything too technical. I'm going to tell you how to get in, how to get out, when to sell, when's the best time to sell, pretty much based on MACD, RSI, and volume. And, if you see any hesitation at the top, that's when you're going to sell. If you see any hesitation at the bottom, that's when you're going to buy. For example, right here, hesitation at the top for Nvidia, that's going to be probably a sell. Hesitation right here for almost a week, probably a buy because it's at the bottom. But it's more to learn than just hesitation at the top, hesitation at the bottom. But that's a part of it. So I will be moving toward more so Mag 7 stocks because it's just too easy. It's just too easy. The Tesla easy buy signal right here. Came down a lot, and it just went from 409 to 460 just in a week or two. And that's just big money. That's just big money you're making if you bought an option call. Say you bought an option call around the 419, and you bought a strike at 430. You know, you bought a strike at 430, it's 460 now. You're up thousands and thousands of dollars, right? So I will start moving toward the Mag 7 and the tech ETF stocks. Other ones too, AMD, Oracle, and such. But I will be focusing on a lot of the Mag 7. But every once in a while, I will hit the low cap stocks. I will continue to cover those stocks every once in a while, but it won't be my main focus. It won't be my main focus. My main focus is going to be more so the news and the Mag 7 tech stocks, because AI, energy, and nuclear, it's just taking over. It's just taking over, really. When the low cap and mid cap stocks were going down, the tech stocks and ETFs were just absolutely going crazy today. Look at the hourly chart. Look, if you bought a call here on Qs at 629 or when it opened, or you waited because you had some indecision right here, and you bought it here at the 630, closed at the 634. Big money from the 630 to 634. You up hundreds, you up thousands of dollars, just like that, if you know how to play the options, right? But playing the options are risky, so I can help you with that, walk you through it, and I can give you some buy sell signals that you can listen to or not listen to. It's up to you. It's always your decision at the end of the day, but I can give you suggestions on when to buy and when to sell, right? So the biggest thing between stocks like Microsoft, it can't be influenced by like one institution selling as much, right? It has to be a collaborative thing of a lot of people selling a lot to bring down Nvidia, right? Nvidia is going up, and even there's mass selling on Nvidia right around here or something like that, it can still go up because there's a lot of people buying. Now, if you go to stocks like ASST, right, you can have one shareholder or 2-3 shareholders with massive shares that can bring this stock from 181 all the way down to $1 or under if they wanted to. So that's why it's a little bit harder to predict these kind of stocks. But if you get in early, it's good stock. You make a lot of money if you get in early. So that's why I said, I will continue to find stocks like this, AST, Open Door, GPUS, Buru, when they're kind of flatlining, when they trade, kind of like this. Even Buru. Buru is a stock that went up, came down, but it's one of the stocks where it's kind of flatlining and it's trading sideways. So Buru possibly could be a stock that go up at some point because it has been trading sideways for a good amount of time right now, about almost 2 weeks, right? And it's been holding that 33, 35 area pretty good, but it has to break that 44. So I will have a different format as far as how these videos come out, but every once in a while I will throw a stock out there that's pretty cheap, the $4, $5, $10 and less, and I'll do a video on it. But Open Door videos will continue to come out, right? Almost every day I probably will do an Open Door video now. I may stick with Open Door every day and then do a Mag 7 or a tech ETF AI stock for the second stock, and I'll go live also. So keep in touch, subscribe, like, and comment. And if you want to make money off these Mag 7 tech stocks, which is pretty easy money, Nvidia 180 now is at $201. Easy money. You could just bought a call on Friday and just held it and just not open up the computer at all for the next 2 or 3 days, right? And you've been up thousands and thousands of dollars. So subscribe, comment, like, and join the Discord. And the option video will be coming out. If this video gets a lot of likes, I'll do an option video probably this week or next week if this video gets a lot of likes. All right, everybody, thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing. Take care.